Okay guys, hello. Айгерім Тоқтарова, teacher of ICT, Faculty of Computer Science and Mathematics. Okay, today we are going to about lecture 3. The theme is software and the operating systems. This is most interesting and important theme is ever. Okay, I want to say first plans of lecture. This is software, types of the software, purpose and characteristics, basic components of operation system, OS, evolution of operation system, classification of operation system, including for mobile devices, classification of desktop applications. Okay, let's talk about this. First of all, I want to say, give the definition to words of software. What is the software? Software is a set of commands that controls the computer operations. Computer software helps us in implementing computing tasks in the computer. Software includes the following functions: manage the computer research of the organization, provide the user with all resources necessary to solve computational tasks, acts between institutions and the stored information. So, second is application software. What is this? Business software, words, processors, spreadsheets, and the database programs. Communication software allows computer to communicate with other computers. Fax software, novel network, modern software like that. Graphics software, software that allows users to create and manipulate graphs like Photoshop, print shops, and etc. Okay guys, now we are going to talk and application softwares continue. Education and reference software, programs that help teach new material and ideas, a program that can be used to find information. It's world book, encyclopedias, and microtype like that. Entertainment and the leisure software, Warcraft Age or battery design, center music like that. And integrated software combines several types of software into one program or package. It can be Quicken, spreadsheets, database, communication, reference, or print shop like graphics, word processors. Let's talk about types of software. There are two types of software, system and application. Each type of software performs a variety of functions. System software is a set of programs that manage computer components, such as the processor, communication, and the devices. The professional developing system software are called system programmers. The application software is written for users or by users themselves for performing specific tasks on the computer. The examples of application programmers, both types of the software are connected and can be presented as shown on the diagram below. But we don't have no diagram. I will talk it by words. Software and hardware. As you can see, all types of work are closely connected with each other. The system software controls access to the computer hardware. The application software interacts with the hardware components through the system. And the users mostly work with the application software to provide hardware. Hardware consists of physical components which make up computer in its lowest layers. Okay, however, from the software standpoint, the details are not so much important. And let's talk about purpose and characteristics. There are in the original file system of DOS, it's a type of software DOS used in early Windows versions. The names of files were restricted to 8 uppercase characters plus the 3 characters separated by the point. Sometimes such style of the file design is named style 8.3. Okay, for example, the saved as a file text file can be named shopping and its text, while the abstract created in Microsoft Word document perhaps you would have the name resume doc. Below is a list of choose the basic types of files. Single users operating systems, a type of operating systems which allows only one user at a time. There can be single user operating system, either a single user single task or single user multitask. The single user task operating system has to deal with only one person at a time, running only the application at a time. For example, let's talk about that. Microsoft DOS is an example for single user task operation systems. Multi-user operation systems, it's in some situation we need to share single computer among few users. So this called multi-user operation systems. Desktop operation systems and server operation systems. The operation systems can be also be cut as a desktop operation system and the server depending on whether the operation system. Its desktop operation systems can be Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 10 nowadays, and operation system for your desktop and yes. Utility software. There are commonly used utility programs. It's viewing files, compressing files, and scanning disks, and installing software, backing up files and disks, checking for viruses, and displaying screensavers. How about the basic components of operation system? Let's talk about this. What is an operation system? Why it's important so much having an operation system? An operation system is the most important software that runs on the computer. It manages the computer's memory and process as well as all its software and hardware. And let's talk its job. The operation system's job. Your computer operation system manages all of the software, hardware on the computer. Most of the time, there are several different computer programs running at the same time. And they all need to access your computer's central processing unit, its memory and storage. The operation system coordinates all of this, make sure each program gets what it needs. And how about this operation in Windows Basic? Let's have it. Let's have look at it. First, we'll learn about some fundamental skills before performing basic operation available with your operation systems. So, log onto your computer. The process of starting computer sessions is called logging on. When you start the computer, Windows displays a welcome screen containing links to each of computer's active user accounts. If your computer is part of domain, you will need to press the Ctrl-Alt-Delete display the welcome screen. and you select your user account, and if your account is password protected, enter your password, of course, and to log on to your computer. Okay, let's go. Now I want to talk about evolution of operation systems. What's the Windows? It's designed with Windows Shell with a new taskbar. Windows includes a number of new features such as advanced InTouch and handwriting recognition, support for virtual hard disks, improved performance on multi-core processors, improved boot performance, the direct access, and the kernel of improvements. Versions of Windows. There are a lot of versions of Windows. Today is Windows XP and Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and every year it's coming so much quality and much more so much interesting, and quality of systems is also growing up. How about classification of operation systems, including the 4 mobile devices? Do you remember I told that we are going to talk about operation system for mobile? In the role of BIOS, what is this? In BIOS, there are 3 main functions. The hardware, when the computer starts, loads the operation system and providing basic supports for devices such as keyboards, mouse, and serial ports. BIOS is always present, but it's visible only when your computer is turned on, before the operation system takes the control. Classification of desktop applications, file organization, folders, like this. One of the main functions of computer is storing and files in turn and organized in folders. Let's talk about these files. In folders, which sometimes are called directories. Folders have names and properties, and like files, each folder takes its own location. This file system will not allow 2 elements to have the same name in the one folder. You can check if having created 2 files in your working folder with name file 1 and file 2. If you then try to change the name file 2 to file 1, you will get error message and change will not be made. It's so much interesting. You have to try it on practice. Okay, guys, this is end of our lecture, and I will give some control questions for you. It's what is the operation systems, and how many types do you know operation systems, and what we'll say about BIOS, about DOS, and what's important for you Windows operation systems. And there is a reference. If you need more information, you can get from these books, from these literatures, and that. Also, in the end of lecture, we have test. You can go it and check it. You can go it and try to answer the questions and give your answer to your teacher for checking it. Okay, guys, this is end of our lecture. I will say goodbye. See you next time.